Good morning, children. This is Venugopal for Little Hearts Publications with English Book 3, Lesson 5, Rumpelstiltskin Skin. In the previous class, we completed the lesson. Now, in this class, we are going to discuss the questions and answers and other exercises from this. I remind you once again that the key for all these exercises will be sent to you through WhatsApp. This is only for discussion so that you can understand different aspects of the language. Okay? First, in the task for summative assessment, we have a question, what have you understood? Under which there are 6 questions given. The first question, what did the miller tell the king? What did the miller tell the king? What did he tell the king? The miller told the king that his daughter could spin straw into gold. As I told you, children, straw is dry cut sacks of grain for use as a fodder for the animals. And the miller told the king that his daughter could spin on a spinning wheel, could spin straw into gold. Question number 2, how did the king test the miller's daughter? Means the king put a test to her. What is it? The king tested the miller's daughter by asking her to spin all the straw in a room into gold by the next morning. Means the king took the miller's daughter into a room which was full of straw, and he provided her a spinning wheel and told her that she should spin all that straw in the room into gold by the next morning, otherwise she must die. Like that we have tried the answers. Question number 3, who helped the miller's daughter in spinning the straw into gold? A little man helped the miller's daughter in spinning the straw into gold. What did she give him in return the first time? What did she give him in return? She gave her necklace in return. She gave her necklace to her, and he spun all the straw into gold in that room. Number 4, what did the little man ask the miller's daughter the last time for his help? Okay, 2-3 times it happened. Last time, when she was asked to spin a very big room of straw into gold, the king promised to marry that girl if at all she was able to convert or spin all the straw in that room into gold. The little man again asked that girl, what did he ask for? That after becoming the queen, and after she became the mother of the first child, she should give that first child to him as a gift. That was the condition that the little man kept for the little girl, for the girl to spin all the straw in that room into gold. Question number 5. The little man felt pity on her. What did he say to the queen? The little man felt pity on that girl. What did she say? What did he say there? He told her he would give her 3 days in which or during which she should find his real name. If she was able to tell him his real name, then he would leave her. Question number 6, how did the queen come to know of the little man's name? When a messenger came back on the 3rd day, he told her that there was a house of fire which was burning. Before the house, a fire was burning, and around that fire, little man was jumping around. He was shouting. And in that shouting, he used the word Rumpelstiltskin. That Rumpelstiltskin, I am styled. I am styled means I am named. So on hearing that words, the little girl could understand that that little man's name was Rumpelstiltskin. Thus she came to know, that queen came to know of the little man's name. Okay? I gave two examples here how to write the answers. Okay, children. Out seeing such kind of sentences, ways of writing, we have to learn the way of writing for different questions. Next B, write T for true statements and F for false statements. The miller's daughter really doesn't know how to spin straw into gold. That is true only, she doesn't really know that. 2, the girl gave her ring to the little man for his help the first time. First time, what did she give to the little man? Her necklace, not the ring. So it is not correct, it is false. Number 3, the king married the miller's daughter at last. Yes, the king married the miller's daughter. Yes, that is true. Number 4, the queen gave away her firstborn child as promised to the little man. Did the queen give her firstborn child to the little man? No, it's false. Number 5, the queen was not able to know the name of the little man at all. Was she not able to know the name? No, she was able to know the name. So it is also false. She was able to know, not able to know. So the last one is false. In the language in use in B, we are going to discuss who or which as pronouns. In the previous class, textbooks or lessons also we talked about this. Look at the sentences given from the text there. First one was, there was a poor miller who had a beautiful daughter. Number 2, I have a daughter who can spin straw into gold. Number 3, he took her into a room which was full of straw. Look at those words which are kept in boxes, yellow boxes. Who and which. These are actually pronouns, relative pronouns. They are called relative pronouns. Pronouns are the words which are used instead of nouns to replace the nouns. The colored words in the above sentences are used to refer to the nouns, that is naming words such as miller, daughter and room. It can also be noticed that who is used to refer to person and which to refer to things or animals. The words who and which in these sentences are called relative pronouns. Okay, children, the sentences above can be written as two separate sentences as follows. You can see the given sentences can be written as two separate sentences. See, first one, once there was a poor miller. Second sentence, he had a beautiful daughter. When you combine these two sentences using a relative pronoun who, as I told you, who is used with reference to persons and which is used with reference to things or animals. Once there was a poor miller, because miller is a person we are using who here. Once there was a poor miller who had a beautiful daughter. So that sentence is divided into two parts like that. Second one, I have a daughter, she can spin straw into gold. I have a daughter who can spin straw into gold. Number 3, he took her into a room, it was full of straw. It means a room, so you cannot write who. He took her into a room which was full of straw. As I told you, to refer to persons we use who. To refer to things or animals or objects we use which. Because room is not a person, we use which for that. He took her into a room which was full of straw. Now combine these sentences using who or which, write the answers in your notebook. Yes? Now in the language use, children, we discussed the examples given there. Now he gave us 5 sentences and asking us to combine the sentences using who or which. Look at the first one in page number 55. The poor miller had a daughter, she was very beautiful. When you combine that, what happens? The poor miller had a daughter who was very beautiful. That underlined word who is called a relative pronoun. That who refers to this daughter, this girl. Okay. So this is how we write, we combine the sentences, these two sentences. Number 2, I saw a bird, it was wounded. Because it's a bird, we write which. I saw a bird which was wounded. See, which is underlined here. The queen went to a man, he was a saint. The queen went to a man who was a saint. Because man is a person, so we write who there. For sentence number 4, the girl gave him her ring, it was made of gold. The girl gave him her ring, which was made of gold. Number 5, we have a house, it has 10 rooms. We have a house which has 10 rooms. Like that, we combine the sentences, given sentences using who or which. You must be very careful. When it is a person, you have to use who. When it is a thing or an animal, we use which. If you remember this, you can easily write the answers. Next, in the B part, if clauses are given, read the sentences given there. What will you give me if I do the job for you? What is underlined there? If I do the job for you. Number 2, if you succeed, you shall be my wife. The underlined parts in the above sentences are called conditional clauses with if. If means suppose. Like that, he is asking us to complete the questions given there in page number 56 with the hints given there in the brackets. Let us see how it is done. What will you give me? Dash. There is a question mark at the end. I spin straw gold. These are the hints given there. So you have to use if. So I am writing the answer only if I spin the straw into gold. This is how we write the answer. That's what you have to write in the blank there. Okay, children, you can easily write that. Dash, I will go away. If you find my name, I will go away. This is what you have to write there in the blank, second one. Number 3, what will you do if I give you 100 rupees? If I give you 100 rupees. Number 4, you will catch the school bus. Means if you get up early. This is what you have to write there in the blank. If you get up early, you will catch the first school bus. When will you return? If I give you a book. So using the hints given in the brackets, children, this is how we write using if clauses, conditional clauses. Okay, next one, word no. That is nothing but vocabulary. See, some explanations are given there. Given below are some words or phrases from the story which are close in meaning to the words given below. So you have to match the words, that means you have to write the words for the explanations for the phrases which are given there in the yellow box. Okay. First one is surprise greatly. what is that one answer there? Amazed. Surprised greatly means amazed. Second one, ordered, means you have tried commanded. Third one, carry out, fulfill. Carry out means what? Fulfill. Dry cut stalks of grain, straw. These are all from the lesson only. Celebrate, rejoice. Celebrate means rejoice. Wanting wealth or pleasure to excess, greedy. So this is how we write the, of course if you know the meanings, if you read the meanings after reading the lesson thoroughly, this kind of exercise you can easily write. Explanations or phrases are given there, for which there are some words in the lesson, those words are given there in the yellow box. We have to write appropriate word which suits the meanings given there, okay. Next in B, complete the following sentences using the words in A above. Now we have to fill in the blanks using the words given in the yellow box. Look at that. You need to dash all your promises. You need to fulfill. In the first blank you have to write fulfill. F-U-L-F-I-L. Number 2, the king dashed his soldiers to hang the criminal. Commanded. Commanded means ordered. We use a straw to suck water from a bottle. Straw. You know, we use a straw to drink the cool drink, generally, a cool drink. The dash farmer cut his duck which laid a golden egg every day. The greedy farmer. The greedy farmer cut his duck which laid a golden egg every day. Number 5, the king was really dashed at the feats performed by his clown. Really amazed. Last sentence, let us dash our great win in the final game. Let us rejoice, let us celebrate. Okay, children, next in the spellings, fill in the missing letters in the following words. The clues in the brackets will help you. B, 3 dashes, T dash, F dash, L. For which meaning is given there in the bracket? Not ugly. Not ugly means what? Beautiful. So, the first one spelling, you have to write beautiful. This is spelling. The next day of today. What is the next day of today called? Tomorrow. Not slowly, suddenly. Female child of her parents, daughter. Not fail, succeed. All these words are there in the lesson. Okay, children, you can easily find that out. Next in E, there is a pronunciation exercise. If you look at the two groups given there, A, B, under which you can find this is pronunciation. in which the same letters are underlined. King, in this I is pronounced as E. Idea, the I is pronounced as I. One more thing, spin, sight, means there are some words given there. We have to arrange these words or write these words according to the sound of that underlined letter I, and write the words under respective columns. If it is the word, the letter I is pronounced as E, as in these words, you have to write those words here. Whereas if it is I, we write in this column. So, decide, it is pronounced as I, so we write there. Look at that. Hidden, here we have to write because it is pronounced as E. Impress, here only we have to write because it is pronounced as E. I is pronounced as E. Hit, here only we have to write. Eyes, here we have to write because it is pronounced as I. Pencil, it should be written here. Continue, here only you have to write, it is pronounced as E. Tiger, here we have to write because it's pronounced as I. Fine, we have to write here. Forgive, we have to write in this column. Like that, we have to identify the sound of the same letter in the different words and write the words under each column. Finally, in the writing skills, imagine you are the miller's daughter, you talk to your husband, the king, about what had actually happened. Complete the dialogue given below. The clues in the brackets will help you. Okay, children? The key for all the exercises, including the questions, will be sent to you through WhatsApp. Thank you.